Hello, this is a story for the sign of Pisces for this week. Keep in mind that this story may be part of your past or your future. You have two cards that popped out. These are my night sky constellation playing cards. So our characters are coming from the sky tonight. You have Aries, the Seven of Clubs, the ram. So we have a story about a ram, and then we have Canis Minor, the little dog, the Nine of Diamonds. So we've got a story about a dog and a ram. Interesting. Story about a dog and a ram. And what did our little dog and ram face? Pisces is going to love this story. Two little animals. Oh my goodness. What more could you want? Okay. These three flipped over. Okay, so it looks like this little doggy and this little ram needed protection from scientists. Protection from comfortable delusions. And we have a message, the walls are the publishers of the poor. Actually, Scorpio just had this. Okay, so we're looking at scientists and delusions. Okay. Once upon a time, there lived a little dog who was best friends with a ram. The dog would visit its friend, the ram, daily and get the ram all worked up about all kinds of things. And, you know, their friendship was kind of an odd couple one. So, you know, you have this like happy little go lucky doggy, and it would, you know, want to play with the ram, and the ram, you know, was playful to an extent, but really got a temper sometimes with the little dog. So their adventures were always like, you know, full of fights, if you know, little arguments and tiffs. And one morning they're having one of their famous little fights where the ram is just like, I just don't know what to do with you. You don't take anything seriously. And the little dog says, but I love you, Ram. You are my best friend, and I only do this with you. And you know you love me too. And the ram says, you know, look, we need a bit of a boundary here. You know, you cannot come to my home constantly and act out this way. You know, this is just not on. I'm not playful all the time. I'm a very serious animal, and I need, you know, to do my serious animal things. You know, I have tasks I need to do. I have things I want to achieve. You're all play, and I need to do more work, little dog. We need to draw some boundaries around, you know, the time we spend together, because you're just taking up too much of my time right now. And the dog was like, really? Really? Why? Mind you, this was a little dog, you know. She hadn't seen many winters. But Ram had, and Ram knew what was coming. Look, little dog, I know that things seem wonderful now, but there are dangers just around the corner. The warm sun will turn to bitter winds very soon, and you're not going to want to come out to visit me. I'll always want to come visit you, Ram. You're my best friend. Ooh. Ram said, yes, I am, but today you must go, and you can come back tomorrow after breakfast. But that is all. You must leave by lunchtime. So the dog skipped its little way home, not sure what to do with itself. Because, you know, her plan was, I'm going to hang out at Ram's all day long. So she got back to her place, and there was a little girl giving out treats. So she went and got a treat and got petted and, you know, ran around the little girl's feet for a while until she got bored of that. And then she went back to her, you know, her home with her mama dog. And she had a conversation with her like, look, Ram told me that the bitter winds will start and I can't hang out there as much anymore. Oh yes, darling, the bitter winds are coming, but you don't have to worry about that. Ram said I did. No, honey, Ram needs to worry about that. You're fine. I will protect you. You'll protect me from the bitter winds? I will protect you from anything because I love you, my dear. And, you know, you will be warm all winter. We are taken care of. Okay. So the little dog despaired. She was bored. She didn't know what to do, you know. She thought a lot about what would happen when she was at Ram's the next day. You know, what are we gonna do? You know, I'm only gonna be there a little bit of time. So yeah, the next day she goes back to the Ram's house, frolicking, all silly, you know, and she doesn't spot a wolf in the distance watching her to see where she's gonna go. Mind you, she goes on this journey by herself. She's a very plucky little dog, you know. So yeah, she's being stalked and she doesn't notice. And she gets to the Ram's house and Ram is like, hello, little dog. Hello, Ram, I can't wait to play today. Oh no, we are not playing anymore, my dear. I don't have time for play. We have to tend my garden. Come with me out into the garden. And so as Ram is tending the garden, you know, dog runs around, does her little doggy things, isn't really like paying attention to what Ram is doing. And Ram is like, you must watch me, for one day you will have your own garden to tend. And you will know, you know, all of the things that need to be done if you watch me. And the dog says, oh, I don't need to watch you. I talked to my mother and she said that it'll be perfectly fine this winter and she'll take care of me and that we'll be taken care of and that bitter winds won't affect us. The Ram sighed, yes, my dear. You will be protected and you will be warm, for you are small and you have a mother. And furthermore, you have humans. I have no one. You will not want to visit me when it gets very cold, and I will be alone. Oh no, Ram, I will never not visit you. You're my best friend. So they spend the morning in the garden, and then by the, you know, time lunch rolls around, the Ram is just like, look, you gotta go. It's my time now. And so the little dog says, okay, can I come tomorrow? Of course you can, but you must come after lunch. You will have to spend the morning on your own. That is just not on. Oh, Ram, please, please let me come in the morning. I'll help you. How will you help me, little dog? You have too much energy to be of any use in this garden, right? So the little dog leaves. And guess who's waiting for her? The wolf. And she's not seen a wolf before, so she doesn't know what to expect. The wolf approaches her casually. "Hello, little dog. It is nice to meet you." "Hello, wolf. It is nice to, hello, it is nice to meet you." She looks into this big creature's eyes. The wolf says, "Where are you going, little dog?" "Well, I just left my friend the ram's house, and now I am going home to my mother's, but I am sad because I'm used to spending all day with Ram, and I feel ever so lonely. I need a friend." "I see," says the wolf. "I could be your friend." "Yes, you could?" "Yes. Would you like to come with me?" The wolf invites. "You don't have to go home now. You can come to my place." The little dog considers, why not? But then she gets a feeling, well, actually, I probably should go home first and tell my mother where I'm going. "Why?" "Well, she expects me back because I told her that I was going to be at Ram's and I was only going to be here for the morning and that I'd come back." "I see," said the wolf. "What will you tell her then?" "I'll tell her that I've made a new friend and that I'm going to visit this friend." "That sounds like an excellent plan. Will you come back?" "Why, yes." "I will." "Excellent. I'll be waiting here for you." So the little dog runs back home. Oh, mother, I found a friend. A friend besides Ram. I let you go to Ram's house because I admire Ram so much. But I do not think that you should just, I think that I would like to meet this friend. "Oh, well then, mother, come with." So the dog takes its mother, her mother, with her to meet the wolf. They have a nice little walk halfway basically to where Ram lives, to where Wolf is waiting. And they have a discussion. "Tell me about your friend." "Oh, my friend is big and has big teeth and big eyes." "Big teeth?" said the mother. "Yes, all of a sudden they're ambushed. The wolf comes in and attacks the mother. The little dog screams. Out of nowhere, help arrives. Guess who it is? It's Ram. Ram comes in and just slams its horns into the side of this wolf, and the wolf yelps and lets go of the mother dog, but she's like badly shaken and bleeding, and the poor little dog is just traumatized, and Ram is like, "My dear, you weren't supposed to come back until tomorrow. This way is treacherous. You should only come when I tell you." The little dog looked just wide-eyed at its friend and looked at its mother, limping in pain, bleeding. And the Ram turned around and walked back to its home. The mother dog and the little dog, went back to their home. Of course, the mother dog was tended to by the humans. But the unfortunate problem is that it meant that the dogs weren't allowed out anymore. So the little dog did not see her friend the ram until the next year. And that is our story. I suppose the moral of the story is that we should beware of dangers and that we should not be too keen to have fun when all of our friends are working. All right. Thank you for watching. Farewell, Pisces.